Thanks for joining me. Today we're just going to do a quick tip video. Have my element here. Just want to show you something. Mirrors. These mirrors are awesome. They look great on the vehicle. They add a great scale detail to it. They look amazing. Problem is they stick out quite a bit. And what happens if you happen to break one off? Yep, that's what I did. Broke one off right there. I had the mounts glued on the inside, had it glued here, just got bound up and ripped her and broke her off. Make it even worse is I can't find all the pieces to put it back together. So what do? Do we buy another set of these plastics for just one mirror? Because we have to buy all, the sprues come with all these parts, and that can be expensive for just one mirror. Maybe we find somebody online that has one of these bodies they've gotten rid of and they'll sell you a mirror. That'd be nice. If you decide not to run the mirrors though, because I said I'm not going to put the mirror back on this truck and I'm going to remove the one from the other side. So what is an easy way to do that? Because right now we can just take it off and leave the holes, but I don't like that look. So I'm going to show you an easy way to hide the holes. Let me go ahead and get this body removed. You don't have to take the body off, but I think this will make it just a little bit easier to work with. Okay, now that I got the body off, what we're going to do first is prep this area. I've cleaned most of the glue off, and now I'm going to take an alcohol prep and just clean it off. That way there's no extra goop or grime left behind. So how am I going to fill these holes? This is a nice, easy way I'm going to show you, and it's also cheap. For mine, I'm going to be using some Oracle vinyl, black vinyl here. You can just use electrical tape if you want to. That'll work just as good, but I have this, and I like this because it's thinner than electrical tape. So what I did was I cut a strip of it, and I cut a chunk off the strip, just slightly bigger than the area I need to cover. So what I'll do now is I'll peel this off, and I'm going to stick it down. I'm going to line it up on this line right here, and this line right here. Okay, it's okay if it sticks over, because I'm going to take a razor blade and just trim it right down through there. Let me go ahead and get this peeled off and stuck on. Okay, the next step is, after you get it peeled off the backing, or if you're zero electrical tape and you just cut it to the right size, you're just going to stick it down here, like I said, lining it up. If you can find matte vinyl, it'll match just a little bit better, but in no time this will look matte, because, let's be honest about it, we're not easy on our crawlers, and this will see a lot of abuse. There we go. Once you get it on there, just rub it down real good with your thumbnail and your finger here, thumb and finger. Get to fit all those areas, and then take your fingernail and run it right down this seam right here. Okay, once we get that done, I'm going to take my razor blade, and you can use an X-Acto knife or a razor blade, whatever. I just prefer razor blades because that's what I'm used to. And just going to run it right down through here, following that line best I can. See if I got a good cut on it. There we go. There we go. The holes are covered, and you can't tell that the mirror is missing unless you really get down and look for it. So you might need to trim just a little bit more to make it line up better with your lines, but that looks good enough. And like I said, the upside to doing this is, like I said, now you don't see the holes, and it looks like the mirror never was there. I'm just going to trim it just a little bit, like I said, right up here, I guess, just to make it follow this line just a little bit better. And then do the same thing to the other side. I hope you enjoyed this little quick tip. Just a little something there to show you maybe how to fix a cosmetic damage. This would also work with, let's say you've drilled holes in your body and you put it on a different truck and the body posts aren't in the same spot. Well, the upside is if you get vinyl that matches the same color as your truck, you can cut a square of it and put it over top of it and hide that. Another thing you can do is, like, say if you have a hood here, you can actually get a big piece of, like, say, a carbon fiber pattern, put it on there, make it look like I have a carbon fiber hood, and cover the holes you don't need. And that way it doesn't make it as noticeable and makes the body look more scale. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove the mirror from the other side and then be ready to hit the trails again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. That really helps us out a lot. And make sure you do check back, because we do post some videos here and there, and hopefully it'll be something that interests you. If you want to ask us any questions at all, just feel free. There's links to our Facebook and email and Instagram and everything down below. And speaking of Instagram, we do post photos on there of some of the outings, and it's a lot of stuff on there too that never makes it into videos. So maybe you'd like to check that out. And until next time, happy RCing.